a restaurant on the National Highway just outside Kolkata. Ordinary looking with simple decorations, I entered the restaurant and for a meal and took a seat. Two things that caught my immediate attention. First, it's too busy. Customers are entering and leaving constantly. And second, their item list. On a blackboard, they have listed off 10 to 12 items. After completing my plate, I asked the manager of the restaurant why. Do you have such a limited menu? It's not a trend today, you can see at least 30 items elsewhere. The manager replied, we had over 50 items even a few years ago. But we noticed that no matter what cuisine you are serving, South Indian, North Indian, Bengali or Chinese, Thai, people mostly order 10 to 12 items all through the day. So we decided to prepare only the most popular ones and a few others that a handful of customers order once in a while. Now we can serve first-hand Thai bit faster than any other restaurant in this area. And we have also reduced the wastage of vegetables and other semi-prepared items. This immediately reminded me of the Pareto Principle of the 80-20 rule. An amazing principle that applies universally and can address many complex issues in economics, business, human resource management, supply chain management, marketing, operation management. It can also be beneficial in various aspects of our daily lives. It can explain how we can be more productive in our office or efficiently complete our daily chores at home. It can offer valuable insights for students and homemakers alike. It can explain sales issues in small retail shops or large shopping malls. Precisely, the 80-20 rule or the Pareto Principle means 80% of the effects come from 20% of the causes. You might have noticed that out of 20 shirts you possess, you prefer to use 4 to 5 shirts repetitively. Out of 5 watches you own, you love to use 1 or 2 frequently. Research shows that on average we spend 4 hours on mobile phones. If we apply the 80-20 rule, we spend just about 50 minutes on mobile phones doing something productive. This is really a matter of concern in today's smartphone-dependent world. You need to check how you utilize your time on your mobile phone. Suppose you have a business, you own a grocery store. Here, 80% of your business comes from 20% of customers. If you sell several categories of products, 80% of your business happens with 20% of product categories available in your shop. In healthcare, studies show that 20% of patients often account for 80% of healthcare cost. This makes it clear that not everyone is getting proper treatment. At the same time, it is found in a hospital, resource and service allocation is uneven. Patients with chronic ailments are not getting as much care as they need, whereas the patients with general ailments are getting as much attention as a patient with a chronic ailment. That shouldn't be. Following the 80-20 rule, resources need to be channeled to chronic disease management. Wilfredo Pareto was the first to find this trend in time around 1896 to 1897. Wilfredo Pareto was an economist, a sociologist, and a social thinker. He loved gardening. It was gardening that evoked the 80-20 rule in his mind. Once he noticed that 80% of peas in his garden came from 20% of the pea pods. This led him to generalize this observation into a broader principle that became popular as Pareto Principle or the 80-20 rule. Later, he started investigating the relevance of the rule in other social and economic aspects to establish it as a principle. He proved that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. Every year, hundreds of movies are released all over the world. Yet 80% of the total earnings from the movies come from 20% of releases in a year, and we call them the blockbusters. American economist Edward Wolff has shown that 20% of Americans are owners of 85% wealth of the nation. The World Inequality Report 2022 states that the richest 10% hold 76% total wealth of the world. It has been noticed in several countries and cities that 80% of crimes are committed by more than 20% of the criminals. Several years ago, in 2007, the CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer, said that 80% of errors that occurred from their end were caused by 20% of the code. The 80-20 rule can be applied in our daily life in different ways. We have targets in our lives. We have long-term and short-term targets. Select a few of your targets, those you think and project truly important in your life and career. Use 80% of your productive time and resources in working on those goals. If you can do so, you will be more productive and more successful in life. You might have a big friend circle. A closer look will reveal that only a handful of those friends come forward and help you when you need any kind of mental, physical, or financial support. Try to spend more time with these friends. In your professional sphere, you might have a large network. With a time, that network grows larger and larger and spreads in different domains you explore. Approximately 20% of the people you interact with bring real benefit and productivity. And these are the connections that truly matter. These are the ones from which you gain something meaningful. Try to prioritize these valuable relationships. Invest your time and energy into nurturing them. Solve multiple business problems with the help of the Pareto Principle or the 80-20 rule. Right from the resource allocations and human resource management to product distributions and marketing, everything can be seen from the eyes of the famous 80-20 rule. According to Juran's law, named after Joseph Juran, 80% of quality problems in organizations arise from 20% of causes. This highlights the need for focusing on vital few issues in quality management. Productivity is not about how busy you are, but how much you accomplish within a specific time. It doesn't matter how many jobs you have in hand right now. You can apply the Pareto Principle to sort out the most important jobs in your hand that will be around 20% of your business. Complete these jobs fast and follow the same system every day. Soon you will realize that your productivity has enhanced remarkably. While the 80-20 rule is not universally proven nor universally accepted as a general trend in everything around us, we can immensely benefit from thoughtfully applying the rule in various aspects of our personal and professional lives. Whether it's spotting major issues in management, economics, marketing, resource allocations or utilization of resources, or mitigating major and minor issues in our daily lives, leveraging the Pareto Principle can help us solve multiple problems effectively. I hope this discussion on 80-20 rule makes you understand the necessity of applying the rule in your daily life. Don't think of the Pareto Principle as an academic subject for psychology or management students, but an immensely beneficial tool and that can make you more productive and focused. This tool empowers you to pinpoint bottlenecks and optimize your focus in any situation. At any phase of your life, you can use the 80-20 rule for deeper insight into anything. If you are a teacher, use the rule to find the best average and weak students in your class. If you are a student, use it to find which lessons in a subject need more understanding and practice. As a manager, you find the best performers and find who need more training and development. Use the Pareto Principle as a life hack. The 80-20 rule is a powerful tool for growth and development. What do you think? Write in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay healthy and happy. Thank you.